What's going on, everybody? Chris here, and today we have a little fun project that we're working on. Harrison wanted to dress his Ghostbuster playhouse like a haunted house for Halloween. We've been having fun a little bit every night, coming out and throwing some decorations on it and that kind of thing. And one of the ideas that he wanted to have is to have slime from like Slimer or something oozing out of the windows. So we're, nothing crazy. We're just gonna make some slime, and we thought we'd show you guys what we got going on here. So here's an example of what we kind of banged out real quick. Just something that looks like it's oozing out of the windows. And then another idea that Gina had was to create some boarded up windows. We used her steel wool and vinegar solution. And then one other idea that she thought of is she cut out some little black pieces of paper to make it look like some windows are busted out. Gina got some of this thin cardboard paper from like a garage sale or something. She got a whole stack of it. I've got the cutting board and a tape measure out. And the first thing that I'm doing is these windows have these little ledges that I built. I'm basically just folding the paper to match the contours of all that window trim, and then I'm temporarily taping it into place. This blue masking tape up here is just to protect that black window trim. And the idea is to take some of the great stuff and make it look like it's dripping and stuff. Slime ooze. It's obviously a little easier when you have this gun because you can adjust the amount. It's nice when you have a little kid too.
You can't really adjust that amount.
Whoa. Okay. Next time, don't turn it off.
The Slimer ooze comes out of the firehouse like spooky slime.
Get the slime.
Yes. Keep squeezing. All right, that's what we're talking about. Now you're having some expanding foam action. Wow, that was a good one.
Ooh, don't touch it! Don't touch it! Do not touch great stuff. Come on, man.
Crazy?
I touched it. Oh no! I got you.
What's that pattern?
I don't know.
Silly Willy.
Once the great stuff is all cured, you can then take a razor blade and go through and cut around to get rid of all the extra cardstock material. Alright, so the next step I'm taking isn't necessary. You don't have to do it, but I do think it looks a little bit better. If you have a little Dremel with a sanding drum or a sanding disc of any kind, you can go from this to this by just going through and sanding some of these high points of the great stuff to get rid of that expanding foam look and just kind of smooth it out just a little bit so that it looks a little bit more rounded inside some of the edges, and you can clean up some of the cardboard cutout curves, and this still looks really slimy and stuff like that. So if you're doing like a witch's cauldron or something, that could work. But again, I'm going to try to smooth this over just a little bit.
What are you working on?
I'm working on slime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sculpture Studios here.
Oh, Sculpture Studios here. I like that. Shout out to Sculpture Studios. It's a little table.
Yes, this is a very little
Fat
table.
man on a little table.
Alright, so after you get the slime shaped like you want, if you're going to do that, the next step is to fill it with something. Like, we basically want to fill all these little pits in here. So Harrison and I have got some drywall mud. We just got some regular drywall mud. I think this one has a little flex to it. You could mix the paint into it and make the monster mud, or you could even use that mortar, a cement mortar or whatever, but we're not too worried about this being waterproof. Again, it's just for fun, for Halloween fun.
Yes.
Once this dries, we can do a light sand and then we'll be ready for paint, huh, buddy?
Yes.
You're doing a good job. It's looking very slimy.
You filling in those cracks, babe? Awesome. All right, checking in on you guys. How's the progress going? Looks like you got some done.
Harrison's putting his on real thick.
Oh, is he? Are you thinning it down? Oh,
That slime's gonna be heavy.
that's like a Play-Doh right there.
He wanted to make sure it had lots of texture.
I see. Yes, well, it definitely has the texture. How's yours going?
Good. And all I'm
Oh,
trying to
I'm
do
falling in a hole. Hang on. Cameraman down. All right,
That's
sorry.
Harrison's pudding.
Oh my gosh, sun. That's a lot.
Yeah, I know, son. Here, let's share some of this.
Yes.
Remember, put it on the piece of wood first.
Oh boy.
Anyway, what you do...
Don't get that on your shirt, babe.
I
Goodness
know.
gracious.
Ah!
I always... Whenever I buy a box of the drywall mud, I just put it in a bucket. That way there's a lid on it to keep it lasting a little bit longer. Cool. So now the drywall mud is all dry. Have...
Your mini-me sand it.
Yeah, and we just want to get all the sharp edges off, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Because slime is usually round and smooth, right? It doesn't have any sharp points.
Shout out to Sculpture Studios again.
Excuse me, subscribers. Did you know there's an Elvira video where she carving a pumpkin, breaking it, and it just turned out really nice? That's weird.
She used a chainsaw, remember?
Yeah, I know.
So once we get this all smoothed over, we'll be ready for the next step, which is, what is the next step?
Paint.
This green color kind of works really nice as a base coat for the Slimer color. When we originally got this, we just matched the Slimer prop that we got from Spirit Halloween. We've got a couple different paints here. This one's like a craft store green. It doesn't really cover well, so I don't think I'm going to use that. We also have this fluorescent green paint that we can kind of spray over the top of the base coat to bring out some of the slime highlights. You're painting slime.
You've got your mommy's technique down.
Yes. This could be Slimer slime. This could be Ninja Turtle ooze. This could be a witch's cauldron.
Yeah, you could paint it red for blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or pink, or blue to make it like the muncher. That would be good.
Yeah,
That's
that would be.
right.
That's good thinking.
You could have white for fluff, cotton candy.
Oh yeah. Oh, mommy, no.
No.
That's actually pink.
Well, sure, but you could paint it pink, right?
What about white? Leave some spots white and leave some spots pink.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hey, what's going on here? How come Mom lose her little helper?
No, he's helping. Look at. He did that, and he did that.
Whoa.
I don't know what happened here, though.
Dude,
Oh,
you got slime on my work table.
No, that's okay.
That's okay? Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause this is red anyway. Cause look.
Oh, I see.
His daddy might have had some boo-boos at one time.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got them all finished. We're going to let those dry and then touch them up in the morning. But I did want to point one thing out. Harrison, let me see your hands. This is like amazing. This is one of the first times Harrison hasn't gotten any paint on his clothes or his hands. What's your magic secret?
Well, I was just painting like this.
Yeah?
I was painting like this.
Oh, okay. Watch as he gets paint on his hands right now.
No!
Oh, I know. I'm just saying you don't want to break your clean streak. All right, let's go play Legos. Paint's all dry. Final touch. We got some fluorescent green here.
Rust-Oleum.
Yep.
You know what I'm working on?
What?
A haunted castle.
Ooh.
You want to see it?
Yes, in just a second.
Just highlighting. Gina would actually do a better job at this, but
No.
just give a little bit of a... I don't want to do too much.
Well, sure. You're just basically giving it dimension.
Yeah, there you go. Dimension, that's right. On the other one, I did like a straight line.
Did you go back over it?
No, I wouldn't make a very good tagger. After the paint's dry, the last thing to do is to curl up a little bit of tape, stick it into place. Now the ooze is coming out.
Looks great.
Yeah, the boarded up windows and Gina's little shattered window holes add a nice little touch.
Yeah.
You can see it doesn't have to be perfectly painted. You can see some of the bumps and stuff, but at nighttime it's gonna look really good with the lighting and all that kind of stuff. Reminds me of The Simpsons Halloween episode with the aliens and the slime and ooze.
Yeah, and if you'd like a tutorial on how to do that, you don't need one. It's just construction paper.